everybody. My name is Xiong, and I'm honored to speak here today on behalf of America's mission statement. According to a recent TED Talk that I have seen by Shamir Nabed's Four Steps to Ending Extreme Poverty, I would like to quote something from him that I would like to share with you all. And when calamities strike, whether it's a pandemic, a natural disaster, or a man-made crisis, these numbers spike. Now we must ask ourselves, what are these numbers and why are they so important? These numbers are not just statistics, rather they are human beings just like you and I. They have undergone unfortunate events that have led up to them becoming impoverished, as well as requiring healthcare in this day and age. This is where America steps in as one of the leading catalysts NGOs to go out into the field to save lives and improve healthcare for people affected by poverty or disasters, so that they can reach their full potential. The origin of AmeriCares dates back to 1979 when the founder, Bob McCauley, gave the NGO the name of AmeriCares as well as the can-do spirit of the organization. For nearly 40 years, Americas has saved many lives and improved healthcare in the United States and all around the world. Americas is committed to assisting those affected by poverty or disaster and will continue to do so in the far future. From countries in the regions of Asia, Eurasia, Latin America, the Caribbean, Africa, the Middle East, and North America, Americas is committed to assisting these communities and also plans to expand into other countries that are in need of assistance. We live in a country that enables NGOs like AmeriCares to be provided with exceptional health equipment to combat existential crises all around the world. AmeriCares has a numerous amount of people who are also willing to work with them as well. From working in AmeriCares offices and even volunteering out in the field, the NGO enables people to make an impact on other communities in need of healthcare services. Volunteers and workers who want to get into the field are able to do so and will provide designated communities with healthcare equipment such as masks, sanitary equipment, medication, and much more. Although there is another way in which people can be a part of AmeriCares, and that is also making an impact at home by checking out their website as well as making donations. Donations to AmeriCares can be made through mailing, phone calls, donor advised funding, stocks, and even from one's own IRA. Some other ways to give even more are to fundraise, gift planning, donation of one's own vehicle, and through Amazon Smile charity. Whether you choose to be passive or active with Americans is up to you, but if you can't do any of these things, then just let others know the type of NGO Americans is so that they may be aware of the solutions to global healthcare issues. I believe that we as human beings and by setting our differences aside is what allows us to become globally united as one, especially when it comes to pandemics, disasters, and a state of crisis. There is beauty to humanity when another helps another and the process of this continues to thrive. Americares is able to encourage this process by allowing communities to thrive on healthcare provided by Americares so that that community can expand onto other communities. All it takes is just one trailblazer to ignite the rest so that the others may follow, and Americas is the type of NGO to do just that in terms of providing relief with healthcare. As disasters and unexpected events begin to unfold in the unprecedented future, we must be ready to provide healthcare relief to those who are in need of it. Whether the disaster takes place before or after, we must be ensured that healthcare is available for all regardless of status, and Americas is doing just that. Throughout this duration, you have heard of what Americans can do for those who are in need of healthcare or struck by a series of unfortunate events. On a global scale, we as human beings should be dependent on one another and be able to provide healthcare relief for everybody. The information you have gathered here today will motivate you to become a passive or active member of Americans so that you may do your part in making an impact on those who are in desperate need of healthcare. Donations are welcome by Americans, and you're able to do so if you please with one of the methods I have previously mentioned before, and there will also be a link provided in the description below. I believe that each and every one of us has a role to play with Americans, and whether it be passive or active, both roles still hold some type of impact. By responding rapidly and effectively, Americans is able to provide a health-focused relief and development organization that saves lives and improves health for everybody affected by poverty or disaster. I hope you all can take something away from this and be a part of America's mission. Thank you all for your time.